Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com for your overnight Monday report. Have a lot of people reaching out about the upcoming college and pro football season. Those that know. If you want volume, it may not be this time of year. It is coming before you blink, just like it was January 1st. Now it's June 2nd as you're watching this video. Before you blink, it'll be August 23rd. And with that being said, if you want to find out how to get June, July, August absolutely free, all you have to do is reach out to me and find out how to purchase the all access early bird promo for college and pro football. And then you'll get all the games that we have this time of year, which is the remainder of the NBA playoffs, CFL upcoming, currently UFL, NHL, and baseball. If I missed anything out, let me know. Last time I checked, I don't think you're doing badminton.
No.
What was that other one in Florida? Highlight, right?
Right. Oh my God, that was always fixed though.
God, I
I
used to have buddies in Miami. They used to go down. We're going down to bet the highlight. I'm like, oh, I'll stay away from that.
I'll have the Belmont Stakes this upcoming Saturday.
That's right, and the Belmont Stakes this upcoming Saturday. So with that being said, we'll keep the video short and sweet. Not every video's got to be a 10-minute video. Sometimes it's just one of these short little dog days of summer. What do we got cooking for a complimentary selection?
And this might be the shortest, doggiest day of summer. There's only 7 games on the card today. There's no WNBA. There's no basketball, no hockey, just 7 baseball games. So it doesn't get much shorter and doggier than this.
Right.
We're going to probably look at the worst team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies. They're 9-50 on the season. Even worse than that, they're 3-28 on the road, and now they have to travel to Lone Depot Park to face the Miami Marlins. Miami, I think they're like 23-34 in the season, so they're not very good either. But we're going to take Miami minus $1.85. Max Meyer is going to be on the mound for the Marlins, and he has a 3-4 record, but he has punched out 63 batters in 59 and 2/3 innings. He's only had 19 walks, so he has pretty solid numbers for the Marlins. And at home, he's done his best work, going 2-1 with a 3.48 ERA. Miami is 6-2 in the last meetings against the Rockies. I think the Rockies have now lost 8 games in a row, but when you're 9-50, that's pretty much par for the course. So we're going to take Miami minus $1.85 over Colorado as the free play here on Monday.
Miami minus $1.85. I'll ask you a question. If you don't know it in this video, we can talk about it in the future video. What is the lowest amount of wins a baseball team has ever had in a season?
It will be this Colorado team. I don't know the lowest.
But that you can state without even looking, right?
I mean, it's, they'd have to reverse course in a major way not to set the record. I think if I had to guess, what?
I wonder what they say in the locker room.
I don't know. I mean, the lowest amount of wins is probably in a 162 game schedule. And, I'm not a baseball historian, so I don't know if they've ever played less than, like back in the day, like if they had less than or more than 162 games. But in 162 games, I would imagine the worst team has lost somewhere in the neighborhood of 118. So maybe they went like 44 and 118, or maybe even a little bit worse than that.
I got it. I just Googled it.
Yeah. So what's the worst ever? Maybe 128.
What did you just say?
I mean, just my brain says the worst team should have lost somewhere in the neighborhood between 118 and 128 games in the season. That'd be like I can't imagine a team being worse than that, but I don't know.
I'm sorry. I think I Googled the wrong thing.
I can try to Google.
I got it. You're right. Oh, wow. The 2003 Detroit Tigers hold the record for the fewest wins in a 162-game MLB season with a record of 43 wins and 119 losses.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think Colorado's going to break that record.
Yeah, so I mean, my first instinct was 118, but yeah, I mean, it's Colorado. I mean, they've won 9 out of 59.
So that if you extrapolate that out, right? So there's 162 games. There's 100 games left. So you're saying they should have like another 18 wins, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's Roger Maris is not walking through the Colorado Rockies doors, so they're not suddenly going to turn into this team that can win, 1 out of 3 games. So it's pretty crazy how
Well, the
bad this
flip the
team is.
flip side of that is they make you pay for it if you're betting against them because the other teams are so heavily favored that the risk. I'm not saying you can't make money betting against them, but the risk. I've actually made money on a few of the wins that they've had on the dog side, but it's like I don't want to lay 400 on a game if they're playing the Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. The appetite for betting against them isn't great. But here we're going to lay $1.85, and um, again, it's a free play. I wouldn't release it to. It's like one of those things.
It's interesting. I'm looking here. So they're 9-49 or 9-50.
9-50.
And if you bet 1,000 on every game, you're down $3,215. So you're down. Because when they've won those 9 games, they were getting huge dog money.
Yeah, I mean they're on they're minus 32.7 net games. So they're 9-50 minus 32.7 net games.
Right, exactly. Right. Well, you look at it's interesting. You look at the Dodgers; they're 36-22, and they're minus 0.67 net games. So you have the Dodgers in the top of the NL West. You're losing money with them, and then you have the Rockies. You're losing money with them.
Yeah, but a huge difference. I mean, with the Dodgers, you're basically even, and
right.
The Rockies, you're swimming in red. So.
It's interesting. I'm looking here. The Rockies are 8-47 as a dog and 1-1 as a favorite. I thought they were going to go to the whole season never being a favorite. I'm surprised they were.
Well, from this point forward, they'll probably never be a favorite.
Right. Exactly. So anyway,
now that the line has caught up with how bad they are.
So now we know, thanks to Google, the Detroit Tigers record, 43-119 in 2003. So it's been a long time since there's been a team as bad as the Rockies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, guys, if you want to reach out, pick up the All Access, send me a text message, 443-957-1006. And as always, good day and good luck.